Alrighty guys, this is Mitch from BD Audio. This is just more of a test video to show basically how it's all going to operate. I'm not completely finished with my bench setup, but I just thought I'd throw up one video just quickly to see how it goes. I'm still waiting on other parts to do more different types of tests. So I've got, at the very current minute, I've got two 35 amp hour LTOs. I've got a O-scope hooked up, and I've got the TermLab hooked up for power. On the bench today, I have an RE Audio USX 2500 2-channel. So it's meant to make 250 watts times 2 at 4 ohms, 450 watts times 2 at 4 ohms, and 900 watts times 1 at 4 ohms. Some of these tests, I've only got 2 ohms at the moment, so I'm not going to be doing any 4 ohm tests. But we're going to give it a go. Again, I'm only using an O-scope, so it's not going to tell me exactly to certified, uncertified, dynamic, etc. I'll be able to do up to clipping and then basically full send. So let's see how it all goes. We'll get it all wired up. We'll see how it goes. Hopefully everyone can see that. I'm just going to quickly change the settings on this so everyone can see a little bit better. Sorry, I should have been prepared earlier for this. But as you can see, you've got the screen. Now there won't be any dB coming up, but you will be able to see the RMS power and the O-scope. So we've got the amp running. We're only sitting at 13.2, so be in mind I haven't bothered putting a charge on it or anything like that. This one here will be first off. This is the 2-channel wired at 2 ohms. So we'll give it a go and we'll see what happens. All right, here we go. So that's just at clipping now. All right, so 337 watts. So it's a little bit shy of that 450 watt rating. But bear in mind, we're only sitting at 13 volt. So I'll show you that. So 13 volt, 13.1 volt. Now we'll do the full send, essentially, because that's pretty much all I can do. So we'll restart it. All right. Full send. Malfunction. Here we go. So 486 dynamic. Voltage dropped to 12.8 volts. So it did make the 450 RMS at 2 ohms on 2 channels. Now I don't have both channels wired down, but we'll give it a go. What I'm also going to do now is I'm just going to quickly swap out the channels and we're going to do a bridge test. Now obviously this is it's not going to be stable for what I'm doing. It's apparently rated 900 watts by 1 at 4 ohms. Now I'm going to be wiring this to 2 ohms, so it's not exactly nice for it, but we'll give it a go and we'll see what happens. Hopefully we don't cook an amp. All right, off we go. So that was a little bit of clip there. do that again just to make sure. Right, so we're getting a little bit of noise there. So 356 watts at 1.9 ohms, technically 2 ohms. We're making 356 watts by one channel. All right, which isn't that impressive considering it was meant to make 900. But I guarantee you the full send or dynamic score will be a lot more impressive. So let's get a hold of that one and just send it to the moon. Here we go. Alrighty. So we did pop some fuses by the sounds of that. But we made 1123 watts. So yes, we have some dead fuses. So they're rated only 35 watts, 35 amp. So we'll pull them out and we'll get the amp back on the board and we'll go from there. Thanks guys for watching. Obviously I'll make a lot better videos in the near future, but this is more of just a test at the moment just to see how everything goes. Thanks guys, bye.